What is up, YouTube? It's Coffee Prodigy back in the video, and today we're gonna be doing episode 2 of the Road to Galaxy Opal series. If you guys have not already seen episode 1, I would definitely recommend checking that out. Before you do, go ahead and see what we're doing in this episode. This episode continues directly after episode 1. But yeah, we'll go ahead and start it off. We just finished our second Sapphire season. I want to show you guys the reward that we're going to end up getting, and it is going to be a Sapphire Harrison Barnes, which is actually pretty interesting. He just actually got a pink diamond card, but yeah, we got the Sapphire Harrison Barnes. We have Neil Gallinari here. Neil Gallinari is 1167. Harrison Barnes is 1137. So actually not going to end up using him. I might end up using him for upgrades actually. So what we might end up doing right now is I'm gonna start playing through season 16. As far as our fantasy finals progress, we're definitely gonna end up getting this David Robinson. We have a couple more games to end up getting him. We have 14 hours left, so we should be able to get him. We also have 400 coins that we basically built by also, if you guys didn't know, this is basically a no money spent series. But we also have 400 coins that we've been building by completing like the objectives, stat line stuff. We've low-key been getting a lot of coins, but yeah, we have most of the monthly stuff almost already. And we have to do this, like, this is gonna take a long time for this free pack thing, but we're almost done with the monthly thing. And then for the daily thing, we try to complete those every single day. Then for the weekly thing, the same thing. We still have to play the matches with the crew, which I'm not in a crew right now, so I don't know how we're about to do that. But yeah, that is basically the progress on the account as of right now. I'll probably be back once we end up completing season 16. I'll also start playing head to head against since we're like don't have any stamina to be used right now. So yeah, I'll probably start playing head to head again. The current head to head lineup is actually coming together pretty nicely. We do need another point guard because I'm not a big fan of, well, Ray Jackson in head to head is actually pretty decent, but I don't know. We might need another shooting guard. Shay's pretty decent in head to head, but his inability to hit like wild win threes without like a 3-point boost might be a problem. But yeah, I'll be back once we do end up making some more progress, or I have something to show you guys. Alright, so we are back. The reason we are back is because we have some cards that we can actually claim right now. I'm actually only going to claim one of those cards. So basically, we can go ahead and we can claim the David Robinson from the Fantasy Finals event, which is going to be the end of our progress in Fantasy Finals because I don't think we can reach the collectibles in time. So that's just going to be the end of our progress in Fantasy Finals. Next event, I do plan on doing more, especially since we'll have like the whole event and we'll have like more opportunities to get boost players. Hopefully get a domination event because I feel like that will really help us out. Or an overtime event because Dave Robinson and like the player we're about to claim an overtime event plus the power forward we already have, kind of crazy. But for the power forward that we can claim, or for the other player we can claim, is going to be this Kyrie Irving card that is down here, as you can see. We have it as we went over in the last video. Once we get the rings, we are going to go ahead and create the Kyrie Irving. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. It's going to boost us up to 1500 power. I'm going to go ahead and throw this, like really the only what's the name, point guard shoe we have. So we'll go ahead and throw that, or we have two of the same exact shoe, which is kind of frustrating actually, but yeah, we'll go ahead, throw that onto the Kyrie Irving. We'll take that off of that jaw. But now our team's at 1522 power. I'm going to wait till mini domination comes around, and then we'll go ahead and add the David Robinson to our team once we are, maybe depending on the rewards they announce actually, because once they announce the rewards in the events, because actually, matter of fact, depending on the events they announce, because once they announce the events, if domination is going to be the first event, then we'll wait to claim the David Robinson when the domination event finally actually comes, because then we can actually upgrade our team by doing that. But if the first event is going to be something else, then we'll do something else. If we get like a overtime event, which I'm kind of hoping for, we'll have like the Kyrie, we'll have hopefully a different shooting guard by that point. We'll have the Elgin Baylor, which we're going to claim. We have the power for Anthony Davis, and we'll have the Dave Robinson. Dave Robinson for sure going to be our center, and Kyrie is going to for sure be our point guard. So, and then AD, of course, is going to for sure be our power forward. So we're going to have a pretty decent team if we get an overtime event, or if we get a domination event. We have a plans for both events as far as preparing for those events. But yeah, that's basically all we end up doing between this time and last time. Obviously, we end up getting the Rui Hachimura. I end up simming a season because I wanted to get a Sapphire ring, so we can just go ahead and film this section already. We did not get a Sapphire ring. Then we started playing like the second or the next season. As you can see, we're on season 16 right now. We play like we're at the second game, and then we pulled it from the draft board. So that was pretty dope that we managed to get that. But yeah, that's basically it as of right now. I will be back probably either with the rewards that we get from season 16, or if we don't, we should complete it actually fast enough. But and then I'll be back with the stuff. Well, I guess we'll tell you guys that in the next one. Or as I said, we'll be back with the what's the name? with the players we're getting. I cannot speak right now for some reason, but with the players we're going to be getting in the freaking next theme, because this theme is about to end after this event right here. Also, we managed to get our first epic gear, which I forgot to show you guys in the last video. We got ourselves epic gear before we even got ourselves the what's the name, the either of the other type of gear, because I don't remember the type of gear. It's like the green one, there's the what's the name, the blue one. So I don't know what I forget what they're called, but yeah, it's basically gonna be it with this section right here. I'll be back once we make some more progress. All right, so we are back with another section of this video. The reason why we are back, because I wanted to go over some of the stuff and I wanted to claim something right now, and I won't be able to claim it later on today. So basically, we ended up getting this Larry Markkinen from the draft board. We got a couple of other cards, like I don't know exactly what cards we got. I know we got another Porzingis. I know we got another Malik Beasley, who is down here. I know that we got this John Collins from the draft board. We got him just now, actually. We got this Terry Rozier from the draft board. We got a double Sapphire from the draft board. I'm not sure if it was Terry Rozier or somebody else. I'm not completely sure who it was. But we also got another Harrison. I'm not sure if we had two Harrison Barnes last time, but we also got another Harrison Barnes. We got this Rui Hachimura down here. And then as far as the Emerald cards, we're not going over those anymore because they're kind of irrelevant. But yeah, that is what we did in the beginning from the Domination event. Right here, it is going to be starting in an hour and 31 minutes. What we're actually going to do right now is we're going to claim the Dave Robinson, because we already got the events announced for this week, or for this thing. It's going to be the freaking King of the Court event, and it's going to be the overtime event. So we're going to claim our Dave Robinson right here for a power boost in this Domination event right here. We're going to go ahead auto for our team. We'll lock him in as well, and then we will train him up to his max level 1 power right now. Actually, we might even upgrade him too. Actually, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and upgrade him as well. We use Rui Hachimura. I shouldn't have used Malik Beasley since we have another one. But in hindsight, don't do that. If you have duplicate cards that you're not going to need anymore, I recommend using it on the same exact card. So we could have like upgraded Malik Beasley once the Dave Robinson was at level 2, and then use like upgrade like with the duplicate, and then so we'd have to use only 2 Sapphire cards in that case instead of 3. But we should have done that. I guess it's too late to do it now. So, but yeah, that is what I would recommend doing, since this series is partly to help players who are newer to the game and no money spent players, so you guys how you can grind the game for free. But yeah, Dave Robinson is now at 2538 power. We're trying to get, I'm not sure exactly what the power is for Amethyst, but we're also gonna go ahead and claim this courtside super pack right here. We have a chance at pulling ourselves something good, so we'll go ahead and claim it on camera just in case we do pull ourselves something good. And it's got a flash a little bit. We're gonna get ourselves a diamond. Yo, the luck on this account, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of freaking crazy, man. We get ourselves a diamond Jerry Stackhouse. Let me continue real quick. Yo, this, okay, hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. All right. We have a less than 1%. Yo, we have a less than 1%. 1%. I can't even speak. Less than 1% chance at pulling a freaking diamond. We pull ourselves the diamond Jerry Stackhouse, which is like less than 1%. Yo, that's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. I look like I'm hacking at this point. Like, we'll go ahead autofill a team. Jerry Stackhouse is now our highest card. Yo, next episode about to be crazy. Not gonna lie. 2024 power. These rewards should have changed already. I'm not sure what's going on over here, but yeah, we're gonna get an Amethyst now in that event. We might even be able to get ourselves an Onyx. We'll go ahead and train. Yo, this is kind of crazy because I don't even really have to like pay attention now. We could just like auto these seasons for a while. Since we got this Jerry Stackhouse, we'll go ahead and train him up real quick. We will go ahead. Can we upgrade the Dave Robinson card again? I look, you have to go to work. I have to start leaving for work in like what's the name, 20 more minutes. So we gotta hurry up. This Porzingis. All right, we'll go ahead and do this right here. We'll go ahead and upgrade the Porzingis. That's still kind of crazy. You got Jerry Stackhouse, which the player's name doesn't really matter. We got a diamond card from a freaking courtside super pack with like a less than 1% chance. I've never gotten a diamond card like that before. This luck is kind of crazy, not gonna lie, that we've experienced on this account already. Like the first video, our next video, we got our first diamond card. It's about to be a crazy video. I don't know, but we'll go ahead and upgrade this Dave Robinson again. He's in the Domination event, so we'll go ahead and remove him from there. Not upgrade Jerry, so I gotta upgrade this freaking Dave Robinson again. I guess he's out now since we went into the actual event. But go ahead and upgrade him again. I don't know what we're about to do with this account. Like, we might even be able to get freaking the Zion Williamson in the overtime event that's coming up next week. It's not gonna be this week, but because you are able to get him, because he's gonna be on the hardcore leaderboard, so we might even be able to get him too. I don't know, but we'll go ahead and train him up real quick. I probably should do this off camera. Is there anything really else we need to go over in this section? We are on our first Ruby season right now, so we are starting to play through those Ruby seasons. We will continue to get the rewards for that. We should, after we train him up, I'm trying to see if we get up to Onyx in the freaking mini Domination event, which is why we're I cannot click these cards correctly. All right, there we go. But yeah, which is why we're trying to upgrade these cards just in case we're able to reach it. And I'm trying to do this pretty fast. It's kind of why I'm talking kind of faster. So yeah, go ahead and train him up. He's at 2950 power. 3207. I don't know what the power is for Onyx, to be honest. So we're kind of just upgrading cards without actually knowing what we're doing. But let's go over to the event real quick. Or not go over to the event. Let's go over to season real quick. So now we're going to play all the way up to the Amethyst season right here, which is at season 25, which we can like literally auto at this point because we don't actually have to pay attention because we have like a big power gap compared to all of our opponents as of right now. Also, there's something else I wanted to do, which is claim this freaking Elgin Baylor from this last event, which we got from the leaderboard reward. You get one collectible from the leaderboard, so we're gonna go claim this card. He's at 1523 power. We'll go ahead and throw him in over the Tony Kukoc right here, and then we'll go ahead and train him up as well. Actually, we'll upgrade him. I might do this off camera. We're gonna upgrade him off camera. You guys already see the cards we're gonna use. The emeralds are actually, we have these right here, so we'll just use those instead. But yeah, we got this Elgin Baylor right here. He's gonna be at level 3 as of right now. We are trying to max out our team. We should be able to get top reward in this. Actually, might not be able to because we don't have more than one team, but we might be able to get top reward in this event. I might have to switch up the team a bit actually because we got the Jerry Stackhouse. I probably should not have used those cards considering that we might actually end up doing that. I might switch up the team a bit where like Jerry Stackhouse is going to be on our second team because he's like a big power boost, and then we have this team over here which is like our normal players. But yeah, we'll figure out once we go ahead and do that. Let me finish training this card up real quick. We're gonna train him up to right there actually. So yeah, that is the team as of right now. This is gonna be our second team. Do we have any cards we could throw over here? I don't think that we do from this head. Yeah, this is gonna be our second team, and then basically what we'll do is we'll swap, like do this, and then we'll swap Jerry Stackhouse over here. I don't know exactly what power we entered the event at, but the power that we have now, we would have two over 2K power teams. So that's basically how our team is gonna look for this mini domination event. So we can control more than one stadium, and we can actually potentially get top reward in this event. Because in order to get top reward in this event, we don't have any boost cards as of right now. So we would have to control more than one stadium if we want to get top reward. Is there anything else we can do over here? Is there any players we can craft for this team? Doesn't look like there are. Sapphire, yeah. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to craft any players for this team as of right now. But yeah, I'll be back. Once something else doesn't happen. I'm not sure if we'll come back for Ruby team at this point because we might have to. I'll be back. I'll probably end this video around season 21 or once the what's the name, the freaking main domination event ends. But yeah, it's basically gonna be the end of the video. I will try to. I'm gonna try to get this to Onyx. So regardless, I'll be back when I come back from work, which is probably gonna be like super late at night. But I'll be back regardless, and I'll show you guys the updated progress as far as like what we're doing. But yeah, I'll be back. All right, so we're back. The reason why we are back is I wanted to show you guys my plan to get our first Onyx card. So we'll start off right here from the draft where we just finished another Ruby season actually. So go ahead, click info right here. So basically, in order for us to get our first Onyx card, the plan would be to get it from the main domination event. We would need 3,500 power on our team to get it from the main domination event. So let's go ahead and clear this board real quick and show you guys what exactly I'm talking about. We'll have to get a season reward for, I believe this is season 20 that we're on right now. We got ourselves the small forward Terrence Ross, which is kind of irrelevant. I don't think we need a small forward. We got Elgin Baylor in there, and Terrence Ross is 1,500 power. So yeah, we're not gonna swap him in there. But yeah, I'll go over actually before we get into that. I'll go over some of the cards we ended up getting off camera. We ended up getting a John Collins off camera. We ended up getting a Christian Wood off camera, another Lowry Marketing, a Danny Green, and then of course you guys just saw we got that Terrence Ross. We also got some Sapphire cards. The only notable one I would say is this Jalen Brown, which we took a screenshot of. I don't take screenshots of Sapphire cards anymore because I don't really have them on my team as much. But actually they might be kind of important considering because we might actually use those to upgrade this like David Robinson or something. I don't know. But Sapphire cards might actually be important. I don't know. But why haven't we trained up Kyrie Irving yet? Okay, I want to go ahead and train this card up real quick. It's not about to take that long. We'll go ahead and click autofill actually. But our goals, as you guys saw in the draft board, is to reach that 3,500 power mark. But basically and to get our first Onyx card by doing that, we might actually be able to do it right now. Actually, hold up. I'll be back. Give me 1 second. All right, so we're back. We might actually be able to do it right now. I didn't realize that we were in the range of doing it right now. We will need a 46 more power to reach that. So we have Tony Kukoc, Malcolm Brogdon, Terry Rozier, and Kyrie Irving in the event. Let's go over to our collection real quick. So let's go over filter out Sapphire. So we can use Danilo God. Oh, so we don't have enough Sapphire cards because we have those cards in the events. If we didn't have those cards in the events, we might have been able to do it. But basically the plan would have been to upgrade this Kyrie Irving to the next level, which would be level 3. And that might have put us all the way up there. I'm not sure if that would have actually done that, but to that 3,500 power mark. But basically the original plan was before going into this is that we would go all the way up to season 22 and season 23. We would have to complete both of those seasons, and then basically, regardless of who we get, we would be able to get the card. We will be able to get the Onyx card because we would, by after completing those seasons, we would go ahead and upgrade this Anthony Davis card right here, and that will put us up to 3,500 power regardless of who we get from those seasons. If we manage to pull like ourselves like a point guard or a small forward from those seasons, then we just get it off of the first Amethyst card that we end up getting, or the first time we pull one of those cards. But yeah, that's basically the plan. One thing that sucks about this team right now is we don't have any Ruby cards on our lineup. So if you guys look at our team right now, we don't have any Ruby cards. So all these Ruby cards we're getting are kind of irrelevant because we can't use any of them for our actual lineup right now. So that kind of sucks. Another thing that kind of sucks is this theme is kind of bad for a newer player because if you go and look at this, all the craftable cards, they require like 30 rings, which I don't have. I obviously don't have 30 rings. So you see right here, Nick Van Exel 30 rings. The Derrick Jones Jr. 30, same thing, Michael Redd, same thing, Lamar Odom, same thing with like all the cards in this team. I don't understand. I don't know why they made all these cards like take like a whole bunch of rings to get, which I understand. Like if you go like, cause like I say that because like past teams, like at least you have like this Kevin Garnett takes one collectible, the Elgin Baylor takes one collectible, Dirk Nowitzki takes 3 collectibles. This card, this kind of a lot of collectibles, but at the very least you get like a card where it takes like 3 collectibles. So I'm trying to like build boosts for this freaking King of the Court event that's going to be coming up, and like we don't have any players from this thing we can even craft with the collectibles that we are already able to claim over here. So I don't know how actually we can claim this as well. So we'll go ahead and do that. But yeah, I don't even know how we are about to get these these players for this King of the Court event, as far as like, because I want to actually get top war in this King of the Court event. So I don't know how we do that. But yeah, our plan for completing these seasons, we would need, I believe it is, so you need 6 hours. So the stamina thing takes, how long does the stamina thing take to refill? It takes 30, 120. So that would take 4 hours per season. So 4, 8, 12. We have a total of 12 hours left in this mini domination event. I also have 472 coins, so we can use that to refill our stamina 3 times, and then I believe we need 70 more coins, which I don't think we can get from the stat line, stuff like that. So we should be able to get up to that power. Yeah, we should be able to get there by the end of this. I will try to show you guys the rewards we get from season 22 and season 23 on camera, just in case we end up pulling anything crazy. But yeah, I'll be back with the rewards of season. I'll probably be back with the rewards of season 21, and I'll show you guys also rewards of season 22 and season 23. It is freaking 1 o'clock right now, so I'm about to just play this. I'm about to play this one game, and I'm about to go to sleep. I'm about to set an alarm for 2 hours, and I'm gonna try to wake up for that alarm, because I thought probably you could set an alarm, but you gotta actually wake up for the alarm. But I'll try to set an alarm, wake up once that alarm goes off, and then I believe I said it will take freaking 12 hours. I should be able to do it before then. I should be able to record everything before then, and hopefully get everything on camera. So I also don't want to claim this stuff on camera, and I don't want to have to claim it off camera. If we do end up having to claim it off camera, I'll save it in the news, and I won't look at it until I'll actually be able to get back on camera. But yeah, I'll be back regardless, hopefully with the rewards, well, definitely with the rewards of season 21 and the rewards of season 22. Season 23 might be kind of difficult, but yeah, I'll be back regardless with some rewards to show you guys. All right, so we're back. We just finished this next Ruby season. I said I was going to wake up. I set an alarm. I didn't even hear the alarm go off, man, to be 100% honest with you. But yeah, we're back. We just finished the next Ruby season that we were working on, I believe it's season 21, and we're about to get the Ruby card right here, and it's going to be a point guard Ricky Rubio, which is actually interesting. Let's continue this. So I'm low-key getting trolled. We went ahead and upgraded Kyrie Irving all the way to level 3, and we're now at 3493 power. We need literally 7 more power. But let's see what we can do with this Ricky Rubio. Can you all right, there you go. That's actually a pretty decent shoot for AD. So Kyrie is 1783. Ricky Rubio, we have a bunch of Ruby cards that we can actually use. Let's go over filter our Ruby. So we have this Larry Markin is still in the freaking thing. Is he still in there? Hopefully he isn't. One of my rings actually got taken, which is why it was easier to upgrade. All right, there you go. No, he isn't. All right. We should be able to do this now, actually. So Larry Markin, and we're gonna go ahead and unlock him. And he should be the Ruby card that gives us the level 2. And then let's go over to our collection again. We'll go ahead and upgrade like this. I'm probably gonna end up getting rid of Ricky Rubio, because I don't want him to be my starting point guard on my team, because I don't want my team to be bad. But we're gonna need one more Ruby card. So basically, what we would do is we would upgrade the Ricky Rubio into like these two cards right here, like the Danny Green and the Terrence Ross. But we need one more Ruby card. So we don't have that Ruby card, which is kind of unfortunate. Can we craft Ruby card? We only have one. Yeah, never mind. We can't craft anything. But yeah. What actually we could do, which I might end up doing, we can claim this Ruby card right here. But there's also we could do is we can just train him up to see, because he might just be up there already by just hitting level 2. So what I'm gonna do is, thing is, if we put okay, we're not. I don't care. We just need one more Ruby card, because I was about to say the thing is if we put it on the duplicate, but we just need one more Ruby card. But we'll go ahead and upgrade him. We're at 3456 right now. We're gonna train him up. I'm not even using my players at this point. We're using these, and then we're going to use these, and then we're going to try to train him up. Hopefully, at his max power, he gets us where we want him to be, and we will see. He is now there. We're going to try to take some of these bronzes away. We'll put this back. Okay, we're literally, all right, we're less than one away. There we go. All right, 3,500 power. That's exactly what we were looking for. 3,500 power. Now we need to, okay, we're going to have to close the app. I'll be right back. So we're back. I'm pretty sure we just did all these efforts for no freaking reason, because I can't even, I thought that you could upgrade the mini dom, which you could before, which I guess you can't now. They changed it to where you can't. You can't upgrade the mini dom war anymore after you already entered the event. Because you see we're at 3,500 power. We already finished the event. So all we have to do is claim this stuff, but we can't upgrade our power, which doesn't make any sense. Based on your power at the start of it. I guess they changed it based on your power at the start of the event. So all that stuff we just did was for no reason whatsoever. So yeah, that's kind of tough. With that being said, we can get Ricky Rubio out of here. We're not playing with Ricky Rubio whatsoever. But I guess we'll go ahead and claim this stuff, and then we'll see what we end up getting. What is the leaderboard thing right here? We're 11k away. We get a rare gear. I actually do want that, so we're gonna try to get that rare gear. As long as we just gotta make sure that guy doesn't catch up to us. But we're gonna get ourselves the Ruby OG Ananobi and the Amethyst Christmas. I don't think we could do anything with either. We could probably do anything with the OG, but we can't. Is OG? No, his stats are garbage. I don't even want him on my lineup. All right, but yeah, that's basically what ended up happening. I thought I could have sworn we could have upgraded once we what's the name? Freaking, if I could speak, once after we had already joined the event, because that's how it was before. But they changed it, I guess, which is unfortunate, because we could have gotten ourselves an Onyx card right there. And I was hyping myself up to get an Onyx card right there. So I don't know. But yeah. That's basically gonna be it for this section of, or for this video. The point with this video was to try to get our first Onyx card. We did get our first, I guess we didn't even get we did get our first diamond card, which we got before Onyx, which was kinda crazy. But yeah, it's basically gonna be the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, drop a like. Subscribe if you guys are new, and peace out.